Begin right here. Welcome to Beyond the Headlines. Beyond the Headlines correspondent Leva Miller and Beyond the Headlines contributor Cassius Stewart. Gentlemen, good evening to both of you. 14 days. The minister appears very strong in his statements a moment ago. Do we believe it'll be any follow through? Cassius, are they the crazy?
14 days, but damn time, eh? I mean, we can't allow one set of people to think that they have the right to go and take land at the expense of everybody else. Now, I can understand some of his argument, right? Because I have in my hand a document that shows, Hubert Ingram released a document, I think in 2000, that showed all the Crown land that was given from 1965 to 2000 and something. And I have it, right? And when you see the amount of Crown land that was robbed and taken by the elites, the politicians, and so on, you could almost understand the argument, that they get all and we ain't got none. You can understand the argument. But because they was wrong, don't make us right. You understand?
But then,
so two wrongs don't make it right. So if they stole the land and you thieving the land, then two of you all are thieves.
So no, two wrongs do not make a right.
It never does.
Under no circumstances. However, Bahamian people, and this is where I guess Link and those get their steam from, are wondering, okay, everybody thieving. When is it going to be the regular person's time to access the Crown land?
That's when you get a society that is failed society, when everybody can steal land, everybody can steal this, everybody. And this is why I keep saying on the show that the law is blind. It's universal. If one man is allowed to break the law, then everybody should be able to break the law. And so this is why I'm saying the law has to be enforced across the board. So you cannot let nobody steal land in the country. Because if I have to go out and pay for my pay mortgage, everybody else should be able to do the same. Now, if you apply to the land and the government gives you grant land, then that's the government's prerogative to grant you land. But you don't have the unilateral right to say, oh, I'm a Bahamian, I could go take land. You can't do that. Because then everybody should be able to go take, because I get my eye on a lot of pieces in Freeport and Abaco and Andres. You understand? So, because if you allow to do it, then everybody should be able to allow to do it. And that's not the way you run a society.
Both of you. Is Bain a hero, though, for bringing this Crown land, something that's been for decades an issue, outstanding issue under successive administrations? Is he a hero for bringing this to the forefront, or someone who is looking to jump on the latest issue and rile the people up?
Hero, I think, and wasn't they trying to occupy land in the back there? I mean, how do you become a hero if you're trying to take land yourself? I mean, what kind of country are we living in? You trying to get land for yourself, and somebody's infringing on the land you're trying to get. How does that make you a hero? I mean, to me, that don't make no sense. And Levon is right. We figure now, and you see it across the United States and through the Bahamas now. Everybody got a cell phone, and they figure they can record to embarrass the police officers. And for me, I think police officers then pull back because they don't want to be shamed or they don't want to be recorded. But if you got a job to do your job. Do your job. And so we can't allow people to intimidate you with a cell phone. I can record you. Oh, no. If you have people breaking the law, not just out there, anywhere in the Bahamas, you arrest them. That's your job. And so don't allow them to intimidate you because of no cell phone. Everybody wants to be a reporter and everybody wants to be the first one to broadcast something. But the issue is police officers, law enforcement have a job to do. That's to keep law and order in the country. And we got to do that at all costs. Crown land has always been a very, very touchy issue in this country. And like I said, every Bahamian should be upset at all of the Crown land that was stolen by the elites in the 70s. The Bay Street Boys, the UBP. They took more land than we could even count. Because I have the document. And so I can make it public. But, because they stole land, they took land, they took it. It don't make it right for a next generation to take land as well, too. At some point, we may have to look at whether we go take that land back. But, we cannot continue the process of a society that does not abide by law and order. And this is the problem we're having. We're going to have a society of anarchy. We're going to have a chaotic society. And when you look at our society, it's very chaotic now. You cannot have people in a land grab. We had a land grab. The elites had a land grab. We allowed that to happen. Governments allowed that to happen. Ingram revealed the documents to everybody. I have a copy of the document. And so now this document shows that, listen, hundreds of thousands of acres were taken by the Big Street Boys, UBP.
Plus,